Hi everyone, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to show you a little trip I took to Value Village, my local thrift store, and I'm going to show you some items that I purchased. And in this video, I'm going to flip them, sort of DIY them a little bit, and then I'll show you how I decorate with them for Christmas. Now, I don't normally thrift. I don't really shop at thrift stores. And I'm not sure why, but once or twice a year, my husband and I gather up our excess belongings and we donate to Value Village. When we do that, we get a 20% off coupon, and I love when I get that coupon, I can slip into the store, have a look around, and I love to see if they have anything for the holidays. So for this video, which is a collaboration, we are all taking thrifted items and flipping them for Christmas to look MacKenzie-Childs inspired. Myself, Jody at Southern Seasons, and Indiana Jones are collaborating. We are all, I think, quite fond of anything MacKenzie-Childs inspired. So that is what inspired us to collaborate together and do this video. So I'm going to show you a quick clip of the items that I saw at my trip to Value Village, and I'll show you the items that I considered purchasing, what I actually purchased. And one of the items was kind of one of those things that got away. I went in the next day to go grab it because I regretted not buying it, and it was gone. That happens to me all the time, but that's okay. I will show you what I did get after I show you the clip of my little visit to Value Village. So here we are at the donation center. That's my husband making the drop off. I'm behind the camera, very anxiously awaiting our 20% off coupon, and I'm pretty excited. So like I mentioned, we make this trip once or twice a year, and it's to Value Village. So here we go. We're about to walk in. And at this point, I'm thinking to myself and wondering, will there be anything in here that I will find that I can flip to look like MacKenzie-Childs? And I'm almost worried that I won't find anything. But almost right away, I spot this little vase here. It's got these beautiful checks all over it. And imagine painting that to look like courtly check pattern. And look at this beautiful metal teapot. It is $6.99, and you can see it has that great harlequin pattern on it. And then I keep looking at the shelves and I keep searching. I don't show you everything or all the aisles that I visit, only what I spot, and I spot this vase. Can you believe how perfect this is? Absolutely beautiful. So I keep looking, and I always get so excited when I see my initial. It's funny, but I had to zero in on that. At the bottom of this shelf is this hat box in black and white, and it's got dots, and I know that MacKenzie-Childs does dots. And then I see just over here on this shelf another hat box in a black and white chevron pattern, and I know MacKenzie-Childs does that as well. I also spot this glass piece here with some checks on it. So cute. And then I do spot these great little sort of coffee tins, I believe they are. They're so cute. And it's funny how I just zero in when I see check pattern. I notice it almost immediately. And then I also find this sort of candle holder or votive holder in a check pattern. And we will have to see what I ended up buying. Okay, did you try to guess what I might have purchased? Let me show you. By far, hands down, my most favorite piece of everything I saw that was potentially MacKenzie-Childs looking was this teapot right here. So it's not a real teapot. It's just decorative. It is from HomeSense, one of my favorite stores, and it was $14.99. Judging by the condition of the price tag here, I think this piece might be a little bit older. Oh, I love this piece so much. I do love that diamond pattern on it, the sort of circles or dots on it, very MacKenzie-Childs looking, and it's patinaed. It's just so pretty. So because of this piece here, once I have it flipped to look a little more MacKenzie-Childs-esque and a little more Christmas, I'm going to set a table, and it will be a Christmas tea for two. So that is my theme for this video. And so because I got the teapot, I thought it only appropriate that I get the creamer and sugar that has the black and white check pattern on it. And these are Studio Nova. I didn't notice that until I got home. This is by Mikasa. One of my favorite dish sets when I first got married were by Studio Nova. So I was really happy to discover that. Now the lid on this is a little bit chipped. That's okay. I will have it facing the back and no one will be the wiser. I don't think I'm going to do anything to these. I don't think I'm going to flip them. I'm going to leave them as is, but I will display them with this after I've flipped this. So the last piece that I got was this amazing gold and black checkered vase. I love this. This is going to be a piece that I know I will decorate with year round. However, I will not be doing anything with this for this particular video. It's not overly Christmas to me. I could definitely make it look Christmas, but these are not the colors that I'm decorating with this year for Christmas. So I decided to save this for another video. So you will see how I use these pieces here for a nice little Christmas tea for two display. And the one that got away that I was mentioning before was the white vase I showed at the beginning with the checks on it. That would have been very easy and so perfect to paint to make look like a courtly check pattern, and I could easily have put a beautiful arrangement in it with some Christmas picks, and it would have been divine and probably really pretty displayed on my tea for two set, and it was gone. Why I didn't get it, I think what I was thinking at the time was there were so many checks I would have had to paint, and perhaps I was tired when I went to the store and wasn't really feeling very energetic. And so I think that's what happened. And the next day, like I said, I went in to go purchase it and it was gone. So perhaps someone had the same idea that I had to turn it into a MacKenzie-Childs Inspired vase. But that's okay. I have these pieces. I'm really excited and I hope you will stay tuned. Again, I'm collaborating with Indiana Jones and Jody at Southern Seasons. I'm linking the playlist in my description box so that you can watch not only this video, but their videos as well. I'm so honored to be collaborating with these ladies. Both of these women are women I admire so much. I've collaborated with both of them before in the past, and I hope there will be many future collaborations with us. They are a lot of fun and both have wonderful taste in decor, and Annie does awesome DIYs. So now let me show you what I do with this teapot. So I'm all ready to paint my teapot. We'll start with the Harlequin diamond patterns there. I'm taking out my black craft paint and I'm going to take my small brush and sort of outline the diamond. That seems to be how I paint. I outline the area. Once I have it fully outlined, then I go ahead and just paint the entire center of that. Each area that I paint does take 2 coats, so I did give that a nice 2 coats. And I'm ready now to paint the dots that you see there. So I'm taking out my Christmas green paint as well as my Christmas red. I love the shade of red that this paint is, and the green happens to work very perfectly on the tablescape that I will be placing this teapot onto. So I will show you the painting of one green dot and then the painting of one red dot. I don't want to sort of bore you with the process of painting the whole piece, but in a moment you will see the entire piece all nicely painted. It didn't take too long. Here we go. So there you see all the diamonds are painted in black and all the dots are painted in alternating red and green. So here's our teapot on our Christmas tea for two table. Front and center, well, sort of back and center there. I tied a little piece of harlequin ribbon to tie in with the harlequin pattern right on the teapot. And here we have our creamer and sugar that I thrifted. And here are just some makeshift candles that I made for another project. I just took some Courtly check patterned paper, wrapped it around some candles, and then put some gold gems there, you can see. And so I just placed those down there. Then here's a checkered black and white poinsettia. I have another one which will be going on my black, red, and white Christmas tree. And then these absolutely gorgeous, they're penguin salt and pepper shakers. They are actual MacKenzie-Childs. They were a gift from a YouTube friend last year, and I'm so thrilled to have those and to be able to use them. And then on each side of the tray, I've placed these little votive holders with gold and white check. And everything is on top of this Courtly check patterned runner. This is actually not real MacKenzie-Childs. It is just a fabric made to look like the Courtly check pattern. It is dead on exactly like it. And I was so happy to find a woman here in Ontario, Canada, who makes these. And her company is Leafs Design, and I'm going to link her Instagram page in my description box. So at each end here, I have a place setting, and I will sort of zero in and show you what we have here. I have a black charger at the bottom to go with the black checks in our runner. A nice gold charger plate, and that gold goes with the nice gold streaks of paint in the Courtly check. And then what we have there, the dinner plate, is my Valdor by Royal Dalton. This is from my set of Christmas plates I take out every year. I use them in some way, shape, or form every year. This year it's in my tea for two. They are from Fitz and Floyd. Little name card holders here, one for Annie, one for Jody, my co-collaborators, and you can see the black and white check pattern there. Then I have my silver little napkin holder napkin ring with some nice green napkins. A Royal Albert Christmas teacup and saucer, cute little teapot spoon. Let's see if I can zero in here. So you can see there that the silver little teaspoons actually have teapots at the end there. And then some great green wine glasses and red and gold champagne flutes. And that finishes off our Christmas tea for two MacKenzie-Childs Inspired thrift flip. I'd like to thank you so much for visiting me today. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much. You're so patient. Please, please be sure to check out the entire playlist. It's just the three of us, Annie, Jody, and myself, who I would like to thank so much for collaborating with me. This truly was so much fun, and I'm so anxious to see what they have done. Merry Christmas, everyone.